残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ青い風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけをただ見つめて微笑んでるあなたそっと触れるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には未来目指すための羽があること残酷な天使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ
Good morning, Portage High School. Today is Thursday, May 21st, 2026. And today we have some new stuff we have to go over. So let's get to that now. First off, the choir festival will be tonight at 7 p.m. and admissions are $3 to $12 in the auditorium. You will also be able to see INN's Lily there. Hey, Jeremy, are you going to that?
Man, that does sound fun, but like, I can't right now because I have baseball practice. But would you go to there? No? Okay. No, I wouldn't. But that would sound nice though.
It sounds fun, so I recommend you guys go and support Portage. Continuing on, the deadline for online credit recovery is approaching, so make sure to do all of your online work before tomorrow. Yearbook distribution, seniors will get them at the send-off tomorrow, while all the other grades will get them during lunches tomorrow. So if you bought a yearbook, you're going to get it tomorrow during lunch or if you're a senior during your send-off. Also, if anyone is interested in speech and debate, scan this QR code and fill out this form to sign up. It will be in Mr. Janika's room in 307. That's all I have for right now. I will have more news after sports and weather.
We need a beat and we push it.
Welcome back, Portage High, with another episode of Sports Desk. So I hope you bought some Starbucks. You know, that sounds pretty good right now. Some McDonald's. Yeah, if you see on the screen. If it's not, it's on the screen. You know, but it would look honestly really good. Or bought some Dunkin' Donuts because this is going to be fire. But let's say, what is going to be fire? Well, our boys baseball team on May 14, the boys went against Griffin. And if you know what happened to the game, they won with the score of 7-3 on Tuesday, May 19th at Portage Baseball Field. Hosted pregame ceremony at the game against LaPorte to honor Coach Bob Dixon as he has retired after 26 years in Portage High School's baseball program as he is the head coach. Bob Dixon, as he is the head coach and assistant coach. Coach Bob Dixon has been a steady leader, mentor, and a friend to generations of players and families. And his impact reached from the youth program and all the way through the high school. Thank you, Coach Bob Dixon. Thank you for being a part of this program at PHSA baseball program. I said it again. But today they will be going against New Perry here at 4:30. Also, this will be their last home game of the season. So I hope everyone could come out and support your students' athletes. Now moving on with softball. On Tuesday they went against Michigan City, and you guys know what happened to that game. And if you don't, that's okay because they won with a score of 17-0. Surprised that they won? No. Yesterday they went against New Perry, won with a score 10-2. Today they will be going against Kankakee Valley at home. So I hope everyone can come out and support them. Would you come out? Okay. So moving on with tennis, the girls are moving on to sectionals finals with beating Wheeler with the score of 4-1. The finals will begin today at 4:45. They're going to go against Chesterton, and it will be at Valparaiso High School. So again, please come out and support your students' athletes. Now, here are some call meetings from girls cross country. We'll be having a call meeting today at the LGI room. How to get inside of there is to answering door M. And this will begin at 5. So any girls who thinks they're fast or can run, I don't see why not joining. Okay. Also there will be a boys tennis call-out meeting next Tuesday at the LGI room, and it will be start at 2:45. And I hope you guys can come out and support them. Well, school is going to be over soon, and I just want to say support any seniors, my juniors, sophomores, freshmen, support any seniors that's going off and graduating. But now let's send it over to the weather.
Good morning, Portage High School. I'm head meteorologist Greg Campbell, and you are watching Iron and Weather. We've got a beautiful day today, so let's get right into it with your Thursday current conditions. Looking at the numbers here, we got beautiful, partly cloudy skies, 65 degrees with a feel like of 47 degrees, winds east-northeast at 7 miles an hour with a humidity reaching 82%. Looking at your allergies, over here we have a 10.0 for your pollen, ash, and mulberry. Now let's break it down right into our 5-day forecast, shall we? Today it's staying a little bit on the cooler side, so we're looking at partly cloudy skies with a temp of 59 degrees, breaking northeast and brisk northeast wind blowing at 14 miles an hour. Tomorrow brings us to a slight bump up to 64 degrees, but it's going to be pretty all right. Cloudy during the school hours. If you have a late Friday night, please keep an eye on the radar. We're tracking light rain, currently at 25% chance of that in your overnight hours. Saturday gives us a bit of a reality check. Temperatures drop slightly to a 57 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. But check out Sunday, guys. We have finally a break into that summer territory where we start seeing that temps shooting all the way up to 72 degrees. The catch is that the warmth brings some moisture, so expect a 65% chance of that light rain moving in Sunday. As we kick off the new week on Monday, we expect a high of 74 degrees and cloudy conditions. Now, that is your official Thursday forecast. Enjoy those afternoon sun breaks today. Get some ready for that rainy weather possibly in our forecast. Bring your umbrellas just in case Friday night, and look forward to a overall warm weekend. My name is Greg, and this is Iron and Weather. Stay warm today, stay dry tomorrow, and let's have all a great, blessed Thursday.
Sorry for the slight delay, guys. It was just camera issues for a second, but I'm back. So continue on with our news today. Prom was last Saturday, and it looked really fun. I've seen many of your guys' posts, and all of you guys looked great and fantastic. Coralier's auditions are May 27th, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the choir room. Also, for those who are graduating this year, we will be celebrating you guys with a senior send-off party in the West Gym tomorrow. During Mod 1, all you lucky seniors get to pick up yearbooks, take pictures, and enjoy music and celebrate with cake. Also, for those who have vocational, you'll be excused from it to attend. Dang, there's a lot going on tomorrow. First, we are all losing our laptops, and the seniors get a grad party in the same day. Before we send it all over to ISN last week, before we send it to ISN, last week with the art show, and there was a lot of amazing artwork there. Here's a video to showcase all the artwork.
Hello, my little rubber baby buggy bunkers. We're back with another recording. So, last Wednesday we had our art show at Portage High School, including many different pieces of media from many different students. There were awards given that night, including Hannah Peterson, Macy Watkins, and several more. Congratulations.
What do you have to say?
What I have to say? Support the art, support the music, support your friends' hobbies, support people who aren't your friends' hobbies. Go team!
Well, that's all we have for this video. We hope you enjoyed that small, funny little interview we got from my dear friend Micah Pace. Anyways, let's go back to main desk.
That's all I have for today, you guys. I will see you again. Oh no, I won't see you again next week, probably. Again soon for INN final. We all are excited to show you guys now that with that passing it over to ISN. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of stuttering, but we have our final show in 2 weeks. Enjoy that. It's gonna be amazing, and just send it over to ISN.
Oh, sorry guys. Okay, we've started. I was just watching recaps of Montreal versus Buffalo Game 7 highlights. But, well, hello everybody. Welcome back to ISN. I am your host, Evan Watkins. And NHL playoffs are almost over because we've hit conference finals week, and we'll see how that goes. So, why don't we just dive into the news that I'm already talking about it. Alrighty, so the NHL playoffs have continued. Last night we had game 1 of the Western Conference Finals against the Avalanche and Golden Knights, which the Golden Knights took that game 4-2 to take a 1-0 lead and be 3 games away from the Stanley Cup Finals. Then in the other conference, tonight's game in the East, the Canadiens will take on the Hurricanes. Hurricanes have swept their way to this point, but the Habs have looked pretty good, playing in 2 Game 7s, so they have been pretty dang resilient throughout this entire postseason. But if you know, the Hurricanes have been on a 1-16 run in their conference finals for the past few years, past like 10 years. So we'll have to see how that goes for them and see if they can finally get over the hump and get back to that Stanley Cup final to either take on the Avs or the Golden Knights. Other than that, we don't got much else going on in hockey, so we're just going to swipe that off to the side. And we're going to talk about some of the NBA playoffs and how they've been going. So the other night, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, the Cavs took on the Knicks. The Cavs had a big lead, but as you can see on this graphic, they definitely choked it away. 93-71, 94-89, 101-101, and then 104-115. Bruh. Just straight bruh. And also in game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, where the Alien took on SGA, or just the Spurs versus the Thunder, Wemby gave the Thunder some deja vu, if you've seen this shot. Oh my gosh. This series is going to be peak. I really feel that way. Wemby is such a star, and just going to this series, we're having 2 star-studded teams and possibly could be 2 future dynasties. But other than that, we don't have much news going around in the NBA, but if you saw Game 2 the other night, it was pretty bad officiated. But moving on, tonight we have Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals to see if the Knicks hold on to that series lead and take a 2-0 lead and be 2 games away from the NBA Finals, or the Cavs will tie it up to just make the series, well, basically a new series. If you know, you know. Alrighty, now let's talk about the Crosstown Classic. So what the Cubs fans going to say now, huh? Sox won that series with a walk-off home run. Man, bro. All that crap talk from the Cubs is all erased. Well, that was funny. Alrighty, other than that, that's it for ISN. This might be the last time you see me because I just dissed the Cubs on a stream. I don't care. So, but that's it. I'm your host, Evan Watkins, signing out. Peace.